Well, we are in Bemidji, Minnesota, and we must be entering Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote country. Today we're going to go look for the headwaters of the Mississippi. Okay, we're arriving here at Itasca State Park and going to find our way to Lake Itasca. This said that the name Itasca was coined specifically from the Latin words veritas caput, meaning true head, by Henry Schoolcraft in 1832. He's the one that found this true head of the Mississippi. And here's the visitor center. Okay, it looks like we have three choices. We can go on the rocks, we can go through the water, or we can go on the log bridge. I think I'm going to go over on the log bridge and come back through the water.
What? When you step into it, yeah.
She's going to come back through the water if she doesn't fall on her caboozle. The rocks are pretty slippery, so I don't think she'll be going back across on the rocks. Here she is walking across the Mississippi River without a problem.
I just walked across the Mississippi.
The mighty Mississippi.
The mighty Mississippi, and it is as clear as glass. Okay. There he goes. And here's the mighty Mississippi flowing slowly down from Lake Itasca to the Gulf of Mexico. We're walking the trail back to the center, and here's a view of Lake Itasca, and here's the stream coming from where we cross it and down this way and then over this way. It meanders very crookedly. There are a lot of people here today, probably partially because school starts later up north than it does down south. So families are still vacationing. Wanted you to see Lake Itasca. We didn't really take a picture of it. So there it is. Lake Itasca, the source of the Mississippi. So we're going back to Bemidji by the National Great River Road, and yeah, it goes all the way from the mouth of the Mississippi up to this point, so we'll cover part of it. Maybe another year we can start down south and come north again. Here we are in Bemidji, Minnesota at the Paul Bunyan statue. It's raining, but Paul doesn't seem to mind. He buys all his stuff at the Big and Tall shop. Well, we found another guy here. He's kind of hidden behind a tree, but looks like he's kind of waving to Paul over there across the street. Maybe he's hiding from Paul behind a tree, I don't know. He's in front of a Chippewa craft store here. The rain seems to have stopped, and so for the first time in probably a week, we are cooking our famous sausage and cabbage dish.
Been having sandwiches mostly, right?
Yeah, we've learned how to get by without cooking so much. Had a lot of sandwiches. Of course, we had pasties twice. But, yeah. We also learned how to cook things in the French press. So, that's helpful too. Here's a closer look at our corn cooking setup. I just bring it to a boil and let it set for a little bit. I think with a little planning I might have been able to get all 4 halves in there. Well, our supper's ready. Our sausage cabbage dish with fresh cucumbers, corn on the cob, and I'm thinking about making some avocado toast for dessert. Look at me. No. Look up. Tilt your head up. Art's developing his Paul Bunyan or North Woods look. I asked him to let his beard grow. Since we can't go into church anyway, by the time he gets to a church we can actually attend, it should be a nice looking beard. I've seen a logo of this guy many places. He's also in the Paul Bunyan Park, which makes sense. I mean, the Ojibwa were here first, so he's kind of a cool looking warrior. He has some kind of thing on his chest. Can't tell if he's wearing war paint or not. Moccasins are pretty cool. Okay, Niemi, the dances, dedicated to all powwow dancers. Cool. Here's another Paul Bunyan in Foston, Minnesota, on our way west along US-2.